turn off the fan. Yes. Welcome to both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. Back again streaming Steel Division. We played First Panzerna yesterday, and we played what did we play? 716th yesterday also. Okay, let's jump over to the German side. Playing stuff I haven't played in a while. Probably gonna try 9th Luftland. Just gonna check out the loadout I have for them, so I don't send Fallschirmjägers, Pioneers, Ersatstruppen, Hero, Commander, yeah, some tanks, Black 36s, no, I keep Black 36s because of the reason I have these artillery is because they work as anti-tank guns too. This was a Russian anti-tank gun, I think, or at least howitzer, because they have the Martian R after the Russian. These are captured Russian weapons. So yeah, we have rocket planes, fighters and B, we have HS-129 B3s, and we have heavy bombers dropping 500 kilogram bombs using GR6s, so long range version of the not Focke-Wulf, the 109s. So yeah, Fallschirmjäger Abgewehr, Scout Recon with Panzerschrecks, 6 rounds. We have Fusiliers in B in case we need a more supportive infantry. Yeah, let's go with these guys. Definitely. Gonna have not second armored. Let's see here. We're gonna have an armored division with us. That's not an armored division. Still not an armored division. Still not an armored division. Oh, come on. Now you're just messing with me. First is this. Yeah. First is this. Actually, let's check them out in the battle group. Vision. Actually, let's do create new. Then let's go here. Originally formed from Hitler's on Guards, the LAH expanded over the course of the war into one of the Third Reich's most prestigious and most powerful divisions. Often regarded as Hitler's Old Guard, it was the breeding ground from which most of the Waffen-SS later superior officers originated. Led by Theodor Walsh, member of the LAH from its creation to the end of his career, which rose to command division, one of the Waffen-SS most decorated officers. Joining the SS in the 30s, Teddy Winch joined the LAH as a second lieutenant from its creation in 1933. He took part in all the division's campaigns from Poland to Krakow, rising through the ranks. He finally took command of the division in April 1943. Just in time to lead it through the Battle of Kursk. He went on to command the LH in Italy against German Polar allies in Parsons, then against the allies in Normandy. His military career ended on August the 20th when he was seriously wounded during the battle to break out of the palace pocket, requiring both his legs to be amputated. Although the formidable fighting machine once most read as his division is showing signs of wear, the elite troops from the Eastern Front are still there in number, but more and more of unwilling Volkdeutsch have been pressed into its rank, making up previous losses. Equipment is heterogeneous, state-of-the-art Pumas, Panthers, or Panzer IV, although mostly downgraded Jaeger variants, and Flak 88s than other armored divisions in Normandy, yet rushed to the front in process of rearming. It missed many of its items such as the 75mm fire support half tracks, 37mm AA guns, half of its armored scouts. The LAH specifically featured is have a Stug Abelechtung attached as a Panzerjäger, in fewer towed and tank guns, but Stugs to be selected in the AT category as additional tanks. Yeah, can have them as allies then. If you want me to read up the 91st Luftland, I can do that too, since we were reading up the first one. Let's do crate again, crate, and go to 91st Luftland. Formed as an air transportable division, the 91st Luftland soon lost its original meaning and was moved to Normandy as a regular infantry division, reinforced with so many units to add to its muscle power. It ended up fighting the Allies in the motley assortment of regular infantrymen, French training tanks, elite paratroopers, and assault guns. Led by Eugene Koenig, a mere colonel with a staff, mostly staff position behind him, taking the command of a division in the middle of battle. Koenig gave good account of himself. His division formed the core of the fighting retreat towards Cherbourg. In World War I, Koenig returned to a World War I veteran. Koenig returned to the civilian life after rejoining the army in 1937, serving with the 246 Infantry Division. He fought in France and stood the garrison duty for 2 years before transferring to the Eastern Front with his division. In late 1943, he was given command of an ad hoc combat troop, gathering the remains of several unstrength regiments, called back into Army Reserve to wait for a new posting. He didn't have long to wait. For less than a week later, with the D-Day just unfolding, the first general officer's casualty of the campaign, General Fallet, placed him in Fallet, or I don't know how to pronounce that one, placed him in command of the 91st Luftland. In Phase A, 91st Luftland can sacrifice second-rate troops, infantry tanks without a second thought to hold the line. All the striking elsewhere with elite troops, losing its edge in B and C, although the division can rely on massive versatile support from the Luftwaffe. Okay, let's go with that one. I'm just gonna see what we're gonna face. Yeah, sorry about that. No, not the first infantry. 4th Armored, yeah, let's go 4th Armored, and let's go Note 2 Armored Divisions. Something interesting and not the first. No. Definitely not those guys. Not the 4th. Wouldn't mind the one on first, but yeah, let's do the second. Okay, now we have. Let's actually go through the 2 divisions we're facing. Let's start with the second then. Alright, let's start with the second group. Okay, 4th then. 4th Armored, your Gis boys. Only landed in Normandy in the 11th with light 4th Armored was tip of General Patton's spear, leading the way for Operation Cobra, exploiting Cobra's exploitation. They broke through the German front, capturing continents, then swinging west to liberate Brittany. Organized as a light armor division, 4th Armored has fewer tanks and older models than its heavy counterpart, the 3rd, but relies heavily on aggressive cavalry scouts and attached battalions of highly mobile light Hellcat tank destroyers to outmaneuver the enemy, especially in phase A and B. A Spartan, Tiger Jack Wood believes, leading by example and close as possible from the front. An outspoken and aggressive commander, he wasn't shy to criticize his commanders' decision, even command style. A chemistry teacher from let's do that after I pour myself a drink. Since my fucking throat's gonna kill me after this one. A chemistry teacher at West Point and World of War staff officer in France, Wood rose through the ranks during the interwar, taking command of 5th Armored Division Combat Command B just 1 month before Pearl Harbor. In mid-42, he was promoted to Major General and was appointed commander of the newly formed 4th Armored Division, which was taking with the tasking of organizing and training it for war. In July 44, he led the division in battle during the exploitation phase of Operation Cobra, capturing the Avranches Major Crossroads, breaking through the German front out of Bocage country. Yet his strong temper and open criticism of his superior, first Bradley then Eddie, led him to being removed of command of his division in December 44. Officially as a temporary measure, but he never got a combat assignment again. There we have the 4th Armored at least. 2nd Infantry. Landing on D-Day +1. Yeah, just taking a sip. Indian Head fought his way through the Bocage country in the ruins of St. Lo to take part in Operation Cobra's breakthrough. During the Battle of Brest, the 2nd ID was the first American units to use the xylophone rocket launcher artillery. Handful of Rangers in A make life hard for their opponents, but they are too few to be everywhere at once, hence the army grunts will have to fill the gaps. In both B and C, riflemen supported by ever-increasing artillery firepower will be the backbone of this division. With tanks being limited to few obsolete M4A1s, it will be wiser to rely on 76 anti-tank guns to get rid of enemy armor. A stern and practical officer, Robertson honed his division's skills throughout intense training before D-Day. Serving briefly in France in 1918 as a young officer in the American Expeditionary Forces, Robert rose through the ranks of commanding in the interwar, achieving colonelcy in 1940. From May 42, he took command of the Indian Head, which he led through all its combat up to the end of the war. Landing in Normandy at D+1, his division faced terrible hardships in Bocage, the fighting for St. Lo and the siege of Fortress Brest. Roberts later played a major role in the Battle of the Bulge and was promoted to corps commander just after the end of the war on the ETO. Yeah, that's a acronym I don't really understand. Just after the end of the war on the ETO. Yeah, I'm not American, so I can't say what that acronym says, but still. Those are the two divisions I'm facing. Yeah. Some are saying, don't prattle on, guy, just start the fucking game. Yeah, I understand. Starting a game. Oh yay, my favorite map. And of course he took that side, so I have to fucking fight in the open with, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Probably. Okay, let's see here. What we're gonna do. You have 1,000 meter range, that's good. Let's have you.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin. Keine Vorkommnisse. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
Yeah, I'm gonna waste all my AT in the beginning. At least the small kind. Since I'm covering quite a vast open area.
Hauptmann. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
There we go. Let's send.
Bereit für den Transport. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
Let's send Rico with them too.
Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt?
There we go. Let's also send Rico with you.
Hoch auf dem gelben Wagen. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
Let's send also send a machine gun with you.
Wollen Sie mitfahren?
There we go. Let's send a machine gun with you.
Taxi bereit.
Let's have a machine gun.
An dieser
Put them
Position müssen wir
there,
raus.
and then let's have. No, let's send some airsats troop and. Yeah, 2 airsats with this guy.
Wie lautet Ihr Befehl, Hauptmann? Taxi, dort müssen wir hin. Hauptmann? Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt? An dieser Position müssen wir raus.
And let's put Yulish with those guys too.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant. Taxi, dort
There
müssen
we
wir
go.
hin.
Now we have 150 left. 155, I mean. Let's actually take out my last anti-tank gun too and have it as a mobile reserve. I think I'm gonna. There. Let's
Zu
put it
Ihren
there.
Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
You are gonna be put there actually.
Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
And we have 50 for a tank, so we can support our stuff. Let's actually do it like that, like I was thinking.
Taxi bereit. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
And let's put one guy like so.
Bereit für den
You are
Transport.
going to put yourself in this bunker behind. Like so. Now we have wasted everything. Hopefully it will be okay. Let's start this game. Hopefully you can hear me. It's not too loud.
Feind gesichtet.
Let's see here.
Achtung, der Feind ist in der Nähe.
Oh shit, Abrams.
Guter Schuss.
So I'm facing the port.
Hauptmann, den Punkt erreicht. Raus mit euch. Fertig machen zum Sprung, wir greifen gleich. Wir erwarten Ihre Befehle.
Okay, let's heavy fire course right now.
Wir müssen hier
I'm
raus!
gonna try to get one of these guys to push him back.
Unten bleiben! Wir geben
Let's kill
auf!
all of the guys. Let's
Infanterie
you pull
bereit.
back. One more. I got the airplane.
Wir sind bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Let's have you hold fire at the moment. Get closer. Okay, we have our airplane.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Fuck. Yeah, let's go for
Bodenstelle,
that one.
greife jetzt an!
Oh no, he really is killing. That's one of the more dangerous units for the second infantry because they are really mean. Fuck. Yeah, I got